Here's the truth. No one tells you. Men don't notice the perfect looks. You could spend 3 hours contouring your face, squeezing into that glittery dress, and wearing heels so high they could double as medieval torture devices, and some guy will still not remember what you were wearing. But give him a subtle look. One of those quiet, stylish choices that sneaks under the radar and straight into his brain. Suddenly, you're unforgettable. Ladies, fashion is not about screaming, "Look at me." It's about planting the whisper that makes his head snap back around. And today, we're unlocking 7 subtle looks that men notice instantly. Now, let's set the record straight. Men are visual, yes, but not in the way you think. They're not analyzing fabric textures or seasonal palettes. He's not standing there thinking, "Oh, I admire her use of monochromatic layering and tonal blocking." Trust me, if most men knew what tonal blocking was, the Earth would probably spin off its axis. What men really notice are signals. Signals of confidence, femininity, and intrigue delivered through your style. Think of it like this. Your outfit is less about fashion and more about psychology. Every little detail you wear sends him a subconscious message. And when you choose the right subtle look, it's like sliding a secret note straight into his brain that says, "Hey, notice me." So, let's get into it. The first 3 of the 7 subtle looks that flip a man's attention switch from off to wide awake. Look 1, the effortlessly casual, "I just threw this on" look. Okay, ladies, prepare yourselves because this one goes against what you've been told. Most women assume men drool over bodycon dresses, glitter, and sky-high heels. Wrong. That look gets attention, yes, but not the right kind of attention. What really makes him notice is the effortless casual look. Think perfectly fitted jeans, a simple tee or tank top, maybe a soft sweater falling off your shoulder, paired with sneakers or ankle boots. Bonus points if your hair is a little undone, like you didn't try too hard. But here's the psychology. Men love authenticity. When you look like you just threw this on, it gives off a vibe that you're confident enough not to need a costume to look good. It signals approachability. He's way more likely to strike up a conversation if you look like you could grab coffee and laugh about memes rather than someone auditioning for a perfume commercial. It looks like the real you. And in a world full of filters and facade, that stands out. It's like telling him, "Yes, I can look amazing in sweatpants. Imagine what happens if I actually try." And that, my friend, is how you plant a dangerous idea in his head. Look 2, the feminine flow, soft dresses and light fabrics. Here's a little secret. Men are wired to notice movement, which is why flowing feminine fabrics hit like a cheat code. Picture this. A light sundress on a summer evening, a silky blouse that catches the breeze, or a skirt that sways as you walk. Doesn't matter if it's cotton, silk, or chiffon. If it moves, he notices. Why it works? It triggers his brain's motion detectives. Something about a dress swishing as you walk is hypnotic. It paints you in soft, romantic energy. In his head, he's replaying every rom-com where the girl's dress flows dramatically while the guy falls in love. That imagery is burned into his subconscious. Flowing fabric contrasts with masculine structure. Men live in rigid lines, suits, straight jeans, boxy shirts. When they see softness and fluidity, it screams femininity and balance. And here's the kicker. It awakens his protector instinct. Whether you're a black belt in judo or not, those soft fabrics send the signal delicate, feminine, romantic. And that instinct is impossible to shut off. In other words, a flowing dress can trigger more brain chemistry than 100 TikTok thirst traps. Science wins again. Look 3, the color pop, especially red. Let's talk color psychology. Entire studies prove that men are wired to notice red. But here's the secret sauce. You don't want to drown yourself in it. The magic lies in a subtle pop, a classic red lip, a bold pair of red heels with an otherwise simple outfit, a crimson handbag, scarf, or even just red nails. Why? Because it works. Red is the universal color of attraction. It screams confidence, power, and passion. Subtle touches of red act like visual magnets. His eyes are pulled there without him even realizing it. Too much red can scream trying too hard. Just enough red whispers, I'm confident, I don't need to shout. Brain bomb. Men don't sit there thinking, oh wow, that's a striking example of chromatic signaling. Their brains just go hot. Think of red as Wi-Fi for men's eyes. Wherever you wear it, their attention automatically connects. Look 4, the borrowed from his closet look. You know what men secretly love? When you wear something that looks like you raided his closet. Think oversized hoodies, button-down shirts, or a loose denim jacket. Now, here's the catch. He doesn't consciously think, oh wow, that's the boyfriend fit aesthetic. What he does think is, that looks ridiculously good on her. Why it works? Contrast equals attention. When a petite frame slips into something oversized and boxy, it makes your shape stand out even more. His eyes are instantly drawn to the feminine lines peeking out from under the masculine fit. Ownership fantasy. Men are naturally territorial. Seeing you in something that looks like it could belong to him flips a switch in his brain, mine. It's primitive, it's irrational, but it's real. Effortless intimacy. An oversized hoodie suggests comfort and closeness. It feels personal, even if you just bought it at the mall. It's basically fashion's way of saying, I can look incredible in your clothes, but you'll never look this good in mine. Savage, but true. Look 5, the polished hair and nail detail. This one will surprise you because most women assume men are too clueless to notice. Spoiler, they notice. Not in the is that gel or shellac way, no guy knows that, but they notice whether your nails look polished, your hair looks cared for, and whether you give off chaos or class. Why it works? Halo effect. Psychology says when one detail looks polished, people assume the whole package is elevated. Men might not clock your nail shade, but they'll register she's put together. Micro signals of self-care. Clean hair, neat nails, subtle perfume. These details whisper, I value myself. Men don't consciously analyze it, but their brains process it as confidence. It sets you apart. When other women overlook the details and you nail them, pun intended, you instantly stand out. Men may not know coffin versus almond nails, but they definitely know the difference between, ooh, classy, and did she wrestle a raccoon before this date? Look 6, the expected edge. Here's where it gets spicy. Men love subtle unpredictability, which is why adding one unexpected edgy piece drives them wild. Think leather jacket over a girly dress, chunky boots with a flowing skirt, a bold statement belt or oversized earrings with an otherwise simple outfit. Why it works? It disrupts the pattern. If you look exactly like everyone else, you blur into the background. One bold element makes you memorable. It signals, hey, I'm not just one thing, there's more to me. That intrigue is addicting. It teases contrast. Men love women who balance softness with strength. A leather jacket says, I'm feminine, but I can also ride a motorcycle through a thunderstorm. It's like giving your outfit a plot twist. He thought he was watching a rom-com, suddenly, bam, it's an action movie, and you're the star. Look 7, the confidence look. Now for the ultimate trump card. The most magnetic look isn't even about clothes, it's about confidence. You can wear joggers and a hoodie or a little black dress. What makes men notice instantly is the way you carry yourself. Control is back, chin up, easy posture, walking like you belong in the room, not apologizing for it. Comfort in your own skin without the fidgeting, adjusting, or hiding. Why it works? Confidence overrides fashion. You can wear a $10 dress from a thrift shop, and if you own it, you'll outshine someone in a designer gown who looks uncomfortable. It flips the script. Men stop asking, do I like her style, and start asking, why do I feel the need for her approval? That's the power shift. It's real. In a world where many people try too hard to impress, True confidence is magnetic. Two women wear the same outfit. One slouches like she's about to apologize for existing. The other walks in like she's auditioning for the role of queen of the room. Guess who gets noticed? Spoiler, it's not the sloucher. So there you have it. 7 subtle looks that make men notice you instantly. It's not about designer labels or over-the-top glam. It's about those small psychological cues. Effortless casual, feminine flow, pops of red, stolen from his closet, polished details, a hint of edge, and above all, confidence. Just wear them right and trust me, he'll notice instantly.